Yo, hello there. I just noticed I don't have a lot of water. So I'll put that song again. And we'll start after that, okay? Alright. Now I can start. That is DM Haze Beat 001 from Hypnospace Outlaw. A really weird game. It's kind of a visual novel. A little bit. And a little bit not. Either. I don't really know what it is. I think visual novel is like the closest genre to it. But it's a video game about something called Hypnospace, which is kind of internet, but like a little bit like one step ahead of internet. It's like a place where people connect something like, I don't know if it is like a VR set or something, and they go there when they sleep. So during the sleep, they go to Hypnospace. And it's like VR, or it's not exactly VR because it's on the brain. It's not just on the eyes, you know. It's more like VR, internet. And so it's called Outlaw because you are like an enforcer, something like that. So you need to enforce the law. Basically, like get rid of viruses, people that are making illegal stuff there and things like that. And so it's a very entertaining game where you kind of start to unravel different like mysteries and stuff, and it gets relatively serious at some points of what at the beginning seems to be a kind of just a chill game. And I think it has very good commentary on a lot of modern stuff.
To think
It's pretty good.
that once I could not see beyond.
It's also hilarious in many levels and in many parts. Very hilarious because it's highly inspired by early internet, like 90s and early 2000s maybe, which is very like wacky websites with freaking fonts and colors and gifs. He also has a song that is basically like Linkin Park, like all of Linkin Park. It's on one song that they put, and it's awesome because it has all the energy of like early 2000 internet. You know, when you used to watch like Naruto video clips with in the end on the background. Yeah, that kind of shit. It has all that energy, same energy. It's pretty good. Yo, Sierra, hello. Hello, no, no, too. I don't know if I say hello. Oh, I forgot to paint my nails again. I've been forgetting that these days. It just takes a lot of time. Like, the act of painting is not... It's like very fast. But then you need to let it rest a little bit, and you can't quite do a whole lot with your hands for a little bit, which is why I use the most. Everything I do it with my hands pretty much. There's some techniques where you can like put your hands on the freezer a little bit, like a couple minutes, and that makes the paint stick fast. But it's too much effort. Like, I don't want to do that. I mean, I've done it. You play Drop C? No.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
Yeah. Alright. First try. Let's see. First attempt, rather.
You are not free to leave this
Really good
plane
point and click by
until you
Jay
complete a
Tholen,
task for me.
one of the people who
You
made
are to hunt
Hypnospace.
and
Nice.
Kill the master of this house.
I might check it out.
Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturka.
Are we gonna feel the wrath? Or not? Maybe. It looked late. For me. 1, 2, 1 up. Yeah, it's late. I can afford one more. Although I shouldn't.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the
Hey,
master of
hey,
this
hey, hey,
house.
hey.
Do this one thing, and you will be
Why
free.
is there no game?
Else fear the
Holy
wrath
shit.
of
Thank you for that.
Chaturka.
I was on the... It was a sanity effect. Thank you. Now, there's not supposed to be a game feed. It's an offline run. Online offline run. Holy shit. I'm so glad that didn't work. Yeah. Now you are in the sanity effect. It's gonna be like several hours sanity effect. Oh my gosh. Ow. So I'll start to include Anthony on the CS. So right now the run is gonna have 6 instead of 5. The maximum amount of storages you can do while saving time, technically, because you can do as much as you want. You can do like 100, but like, what's the point of that? But no, there is 11,
To think,
if I remember
once
correctly.
I could not see beyond.
11 that say time. 2 or 3 of those think 2 of those save about 10 seconds or so. I don't remember. I have the exact numbers. I calculated them the other day, but I just forgot the exact numbers. But it's no more than 15 seconds. You know, those 2 of those. So those are in the realm of you fail once, you lose a lot of time. Because remember, every try is minimum 30 seconds. And maximum like 55 seconds. And then so those are like the TIS or crazy people ones. And then so that leaves 9 without those. I'm doing 6, right? So yeah, there's 3 more. That doesn't save quite that much time to, or rather they can save a lot, but not as much as others. Plus they are on late game. Or one is on late game, is the pious one, which is very scary because it's right at the end. The pious fight, by the way, not this pious. Real pious. And then there is one on Lindsay, which is kind of a mid game. And the other one would be Kareem. Those are the 3 that I'm avoiding right now. The thing about the Kareem one is a weird one because it says like 1:40 or so, but you need to discount time like about 5 seconds for every other cutscene storage you do after that. Because if you don't skip Kareem, you can use his cutscene for storages. But if you skip him, you need to use Pius's. And that's some extra scrolling. Not just on every storage, but also every try.
I cannot say what was the true beginning.
Or every late try, at least. Of storages. So I'm kind of not the biggest fan of that one. Also, in the past, that used to save like 2 minutes. But now with free cast and fighting behind the barrier is less.
Until you complete a task for me.
Yo, Emma, how are you doing?
You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturanga.
Yeah, it's a level of optimization I would take on another category. Like on any percent, I do strats that save seconds. Any percent no CS, that is. I think that's late. And so, but here it's like, yeah, I don't know. The only reason why I'm doing 2 tries is because I'm going for Anthony.
Until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house.
Yeah, I saw your new PV.
Do this one thing, and you will be free.
With new road changes. Interesting.
Of Chaturanga.
I don't even know how you route that game. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, doesn't sound like my thing. So hang on, how are you running that on a marathon? Doesn't look like something very safe. Well, I guess you're resetting for records, right? It's safe with the marathon strat. I see. Yeah. Yeah, you know, for me, I am such a safe person in general. For me, like, nothing is safe on a marathon. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't actually submit for a lot of marathons. And right now, I just... like, I'm basically just submitting to the big ones. For reasons that I covered before. But another reason... like, that's a reason... those are the reasons why I submit to the big ones. But the reason why I don't submit to anything else is because it's just hard, like... just think about marathons and any, like, live setup. I know this is live too, but listen, I can reset here. There's no problem.
To think that once I could not see beyond.
Yeah, hello, Bakuman. I'm regretting SRE 8 a little bit. I can barely commentate the game in English. Don't you have a commentator? Like a Spanish one? Well, I guess it also must be really hard to teach someone to commentate that. I like doing commentary, but it's hard to commentate on, like, during a run. Like, I've done it. On SRE 7, I actually commentate my run alone. Mostly because on Spanish I have an easier time. And it's a more laid down route that I use there, I think. Plus on this game where I don't need to touch the controller at all times, you know? I can just chat up on the hard parts. But also one of the main reasons why I actually went solo commentary on that was because they were using Discord setup. If you have commentators, and I hate Discord setups. Now that is a thing on pretty much every marathon, even if you don't have any commentators. Sadly, it's kind of a standard right now, and I hate it. Discord just sounds so bad. Like, on my side, on my stream, I have every single thing I need to sound well with the mic I have, which is not the best one, granted. Plus my voice is limited. I'm not a radio, like, person, whatever. Radio animator, whatever you want to call it. But at least I have noise reduction, and I'm talking real noise reduction. I'm not talking about Discord noise reduction, which, come on. Also can put gates. Everything is tuned, fine-tuned even. Yeah, and also, like, it just changes my voice. Fucking Discord has some kind of, like, passive equalization or something that just straight changes my voice.
Nor
Like, I don't get it. It's so weird. Because I've tried every single option to prevent that, but nope, it changes. Do some Yankee shit with voices. Yo, Jonas, how you doing?
Until you complete
Can't you
a task.
direct that sound to Discord?
You are to hunt.
The sound you get from your setup, that is. I haven't been able to do it.
And you will be free.
I've tried.
Fear the wrath of Chaturka.
That is late, I think. Yep. So yeah, I feel it must be something about the reduction. Give me a second. Okay. So it's like pick your poison. Because if I don't do reductions, you're gonna hear a lot of dogs and stuff. Because I have ambient microphone. Alright, let's do the Swiken strat. I think it was Swiken, was it? Which is don't do anything, and then this fight is scripted. It's always the same. Yeah, so there that zombie kills the other instead of hitting you. It's always the end result. Yeah. Yeah, I wish there was a way to make that fight faster. But not quite. We've tried some stuff, but nothing seems to work. It seems to always be the exact same amount of frames. It's just a timer that needs to be depleted. Yeah. Now that is an auto-scroller, if you want. That is an actual auto-scroller on this game. There are some other things that at first glance look like auto-scrollers, but I would argue that they're not. Like the barrier fight on Kareem. Looks like an auto-scroller until you discover that the faster you kill enemies, the faster it goes. So it's actually not on a timer. If you don't kill anything, it will never advance. And which is something that we didn't know for a lot of time, actually. We just assumed that it was kind of a timer, and the horror will eventually show up. We were just killing enemies to don't die. Yeah. Yeah, that's a consequence, of the fact that we are speeding up the thing. But yes, indeed. Yo, Gibger, how you doing? Darkness has returned, indeed. And this time it has cookies, I mean cutscenes. And not a whole lot more. Thank you. It is a shame that I don't have a whole lot to show. Unless I get lucky. Like, if I get lucky and we get a run, then we'll see more. Otherwise, you're just stuck with me and Dark Servants. And a pious turnaround. A lot of pious, for sure. If you like pious, this is your stream. Absolutely. A cookie storage, yeah. Like this is any percent, how much it is? Any percent cookie storage, any percent cave story, any percent Counter-Strike, what else?
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
Because what is even an auto-scroll? What is like the actual definition of an auto-scroller? Is there a definition? How arbitrary is that?
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house.
For me, is something that will advance regardless of what you do.
Else fear the wrath.
That for me is an auto-scroller. So if it requires some kind of input from you to advance, I don't think it's an auto-scroller. Now, that rules out, like, that I'm not included as inputs from you, the fact that you need to survive, for example. No, I'm talking like inputs that actually advance the thing. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing for speedrunners, that it's kind of a meme. If everything looks low, it's an auto-scroller. But I mean, come on. We can do that. We can do better than that. I guess we tend to oversimplify stuff, even if it is for a joke, which is fine. It's like when we say RNG to everything that feels random, you know? But not everything that is random is RNG. Women's mirror just use a lot of turn very loosely. Yeah, it'll happen. It like on enemies. Hang on. And where you always get the exact same time in runs. Yeah. So yeah, that for example can only be a thing if the game doesn't require any input from you apart from, you know, surviving and stuff like that. Where you don't have control of cutscene. Yeah, exactly. Another scroller is close to a cutscene in that way. The game gets confused. I love that one. That one is so good. Oh, best commentary ever. No, but that's a metaphor. I think that's not even in the realm of bad terminology. I think that's a metaphor, you know? But easy because it's not generating random numbers. The game isn't generating those random numbers. You are generating the random numbers. Like, for example, not being able to tell exactly where you're moving or stuff like that. I know. You get confused, yeah. The runner gets confused. That's the next meta on commentary. Alright, so in the next room, we're not gonna save the monk. I am sorry. We're not saving the monks on this run. Instead, we're putting this thing, breaking the urn, get this thing for mix. There you go. And now I make a spell. No, where's my... No, not yet. Oops. I need one more thing for the spell. I almost forgot. Now I make a spell. And I cast it. You don't actually need to cast it, but it makes the run easier. Because otherwise invisible magic for the entire of the run.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house.
Yeah, that's actually a very good one. No. For this game in particular. This game very resilient in terms of glitches. It took the community so many years to figure out a single glitch. I mean, technically, there was glitches before, but the community wasn't, like, completely on top of them. Like, oh yeah, this is a glitch, we should exploit this. A lot of the time it was more like, we don't know, we just use this thing. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? Okay, that's a run. Sadly. I was not prepared to get into runs so quickly. That is Anthony's skip. And that's pretty much almost as much time as you can save from Anthony. I say almost because I fucked up one pause. Now this either needs to be the perfect run, like I need to PvE with this and get over with this, or a run that dies. I do not want a bad PvE with this.
Modern psychology of...
Because I do not want to run against this beginning. No shit. Is that thing new, where you can reply? That's amazing. I had no idea you could reply directly to a specific command in the chat. Because I know you can add people. Okay, just for the sake of this insane beginning, I'm actually gonna do the beginner strat on the horror. I don't wanna risk a crutch. Even though this beginning is looking fine. Because you can, if you get very good eye at the gameplay, you can actually determine exactly when you can go for it. But hey, even professionals get mistakes, so just for the sake of it, I won't trust my eyes. Yeah, this looks totally fine to do dead skip, but again, I won. I guess I can use that box. Why not? Explode. Oops. We'll improvise. You can't finish that on the other room because there's no effects in the other room. Here. Fuck. Alright. I need to get ahead of myself. Let's see. Max is fine. After Lindsay, I use Trapper. That's fine. During Lindsay, I can use these spells before each room. That's fine. What else? Peter, it's fine. What about Paul? Paul is fine. Michael's fine. The last one would be Alex. So I need to go for any percent no CS strats on Alex. And I need to do a Dispel on Warm Warp. Goodbye, music. Oh, hello, music. But it's a different music. This is the second time we got this. I guess it's more common with the Pious cutscene. That's a weird turnaround. So I'm gonna kill this with 2 shots instead. One, two. Yeah, good thing is there's no bind skip on this run. So I can actually work around without explosion. It's uncomfortable. It's not something you would like to do, but you can do it. Okay. That poor zombie. So that's what I'm gonna do. The good part of not having explosion is I can actually go for recoveries on Lindsay. The bad part is I need to waste a lot of dispels. So that means less magic for recoveries. So we'll see how that behaves. I could also do a cutscene storage on Lindsay to skip it. You know, in order to don't have to deal with explosions and sanity effects. No. That would be so funny. It's an adaptation, I guess. Thank you for not lag. I did not look at my magic. Okay. I need a talisman. That's close. Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, maybe because of the heat. Like, maybe the heat wasn't actually close. And it was just bad. It could be. Okay. Okay, this kinda sucks. Whatever. Not as bad as other fails. What are you saying, Kareem? What was that? Holy shit.
Kareem.
Yeah, that fight can suck. You don't do it correctly. Plus, I didn't go for dead skip. Yeah, I do agree with that. With like some modern shit. The fact that you can do like what's it called? Like early access, DLCs, or just like live on a franchise. Like, you know, your game is gonna sell regardless. Put some, I don't want to say developers, I actually want to say publishers in the, yeah, just ship it mindset. It's fine.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
But yeah, like I was saying before, like a lot before, just got carried away by the run. This game actually very reliant, I mean, very resilient in terms of glitches. I think, like in all time, the only glitches I've seen casual players get into, I guess, is the one that you discovered, Gibger, where that other streamer got the podium thing, the fake podium on Enga, and that's like, you know, almost 20 years after the game release. And then the other one is the one that Jerma got on one of his streams, where if you get volume down and then walk into a cutscene on a loading zone, then the cutscene, it's muted. And the effect doesn't go away until the cutscene's done. So you get a muted cutscene, which I definitely think is not intended. So I guess that's two from casual players, you know? I didn't run into any glitches myself without, you know, actively looking for them. And also after start speedrunning the game, you know. First glitch I run into was casting cutscenes, which was found apparently before, even on the first speedrun, but they never documented it as of, hey, I found a glitch. No, it was just on the run. They didn't even talk about it. Yes, I was moving during that. And I reloaded too. Nice. That was clean. I do remember to reload this time. Yeah, it's true. Oh, come on. Timing a little bit off. Yeah, there is no glitch. There is actually one glitchless. I mean, it's not really glitchless. I mean, that's more of a like a depth problem. Like something you run into like on play testing, you know, when people, you get a bunch of people playing your game and they get stuck, you know. That for me is like a glitchless softlock, isn't it? Like just getting stuck on a part and then stop playing the game entirely or for a little bit. Come on, Guardian, come close. No, we're not coming close. Again. Fine. Barely. Okay, I need this. Because I don't have explosion. It's either that or canceling a spell. Well, I guess that can work too. Yeah, I forgot to split. But it was close. I think I lose some time, maybe. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. It was close. Alright, coming up, the worst chapter in the game. No, it's the hardest. It's not the worst. It's just the hardest.
The ancients' influence was incredible.
If you never finish, yeah. No, but I think, isn't a soft look something, is not when you don't finish, it's when you can't finish, isn't it? We're getting to another discussion. We discussed auto-scrollers before, now we're discussing soft looks. When you can't finish from the current state you have, and you either cannot never finish, or you need to reset the game. And that's why I make the difference between soft lock, or I guess hard lock would be the other one. Hard soft lock. Where there's actually no way to beat the game, even if you reset. You're stuck there forever, and it's impossible to beat the game. At least without glitches. The zombie's very, very close. It's right here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill this now. I mean, I could, but it's risky. That looks promising. Not gonna lie. It was promising. Second time we got it. Look at that shit. What if I save here? What if I don't trust myself? And I save this time? Losing like 5 seconds saving. That is very bad sanity damage. For later. This might prevent bleeding walls, which is very bad. Especially now. Okay, I'll wait for you a little bit. Because the angle was off. Okay, bleeding walls is there. I'm gonna get a ton of damage from this. But hey. We're in. Now I need to improvise. To avoid sanity effects. Although I have bleeding walls for this part, that's good. So I don't need to improvise it yet. And I can use recoveries too. I barely have any magic. I kind of want to take a look at my magic. Okay. That's gonna suck. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. This should be enough. I'm going for high sanity. Never mind. Oh, come on, dude. Wait. Oh, fuck you. Whatever. I didn't got any of the benefit. Because I tried to do a strat that doesn't quite work with how we skip. Yeah, whatever. It's not a big time loss. Just kinda sucks. Can I afford this? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you do hollow skip, you don't cap a lot of magic. So you actually need to commit to the fast button strat with a no magic message. Which is what I did, but you do the no magic message outside of the button for it to work. For you to be able to move in the cutscene. Yeah. So magic. I might have enough magic for another reco. Yeah, it's probably gonna be alright.
Remember me, Alex.
I will.
This isn't really.
Also, Lindsay, aka the chapter where I barely can read chat. In case you want to be noticed or something. It's not a good moment. Neck. Not enough magic for a record here. There might be enough for one here, but I'll save it for the next spot. Yeah. Seems fine. Sounds fine. Here. Oh, that's a lot of magic. Okay. Gotta cancel this spell here. Is that gonna work? This might be a sanity effect. Yep. Big lad Lindsay. Come on. I wasn't messing around there. You need to walk. When you get big or small, you need to walk. Keep walking. Because that accelerates the sanity effect. Okay. Not the best Lindsay, but he got Bronski. I was waiting for the black bars there, but this is US, so it doesn't get any black bars. Which is one of the few patches that this game has.
Worse than that, my dear.
What is worse than that? Yo, thank you for the raid. Livian. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I need to cancel Trapper. And keep canceling Trappers for the next Alex segments. Also, what do we do here? What do we do here? Let me think. I do have this spell. It didn't cancel. Okay, whatever. It's That's not the best, actually. That's kind of scary for later. They're gonna keep being here forever. Those are phantom zombies. Eh. I don't know. We're gonna have those friends until the end of the game. Gonna be interesting. Thank you for the good luck. But at least that means no bad sanity effect on this part. Also means I need to think about Alex backups. But here's where shit gets real, by the way. This might be a reset point. It says minus 5 minutes, yes. But I can lose that. All of that. I just need to fail like 10 cutscene storages. And it's a frame perfect glitch, so it's really easy to fail. You're expected to fail, actually. You're expected to don't get it.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house.
What did I cancel? What happened? Why I wasn't looking? Or did you say that on the part where I cannot read the chat? What's going on? Oh, cancel spell. Okay, yeah, I'm canceling spells. Makes sense. That looks late for my taste. Come on. No. Heresy reveal. Okay. So that's one fail. So time loss starts now. I think. Unless I got it second try. I think I got second try on this one.
Free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one
Oh, I'm sorry.
and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturka.
You are free to speak on Spanish in my chat, but I will answer in English, sadly. Stop going all the way down. Oh my gosh. So, third try? Third try, okay.
You are a clever man.
I'm getting insanely lucky. Not gonna lie.
You are a clever man.
He's a clever man. Don't stop. Nice. No, don't stop. Don't stop. I hate you. Okay. They can decide to stop randomly. I kind of went for it. It was a brave decision. Just go for it. Alright, we go this way. We gotta get pardon before we leave. Very important for 7 spells. And we're just fan of paragons. So there, the other zombie finished the friend. But they had no idea that would finish themselves too. Because of the chain reaction. And then you get the rune for free. It's also kind of hard mode, Paul, because you don't have any weapons. Or any spells. Okay, makes sense. They were just trying to help, yeah. Okay, I still have my same assignment, so I can do this spell. This time, I need to actually do it. Any sanity effects? No? Okay. Alright. Okay, at least this will get rid of all of them. They can grab you from the front. Because they are phantom zombies. They can do that. but then if you push them, they never go down. So if you do anything that attacks them or pushes them or whatever, they disappear.
Much has been written about the exploits
But yeah, they
of
will stay
conquerors.
there until the end of the game if you don't get rid of them. You read the title. This is movie night.
This plane until you complete a task.
Cutscene storage.
You are to
The category
hunt
where you
and
watch
kill
Dark
the
Servants.
master of
This
house.
cutscene.
Do
Many,
this
many
one
times.
thing, and you will be free.
Because it has a
Else
game-breaking
fear
glitch.
The wrath of Chaturka.
You wait 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You don't need to touch your controller. Until this frame right here. Where I press start. But I pressed it too early.
You are not
So we need to
free
do it again.
leave this plane until you complete a task for me.
You're learning
You are to
Spanish.
hunt and kill the
But you haven't
master
worked
of
hard
this
enough on
house.
that. I see.
Do this one thing, and you
I mean,
will be
it
free.
looks pretty good on the
Else
chat.
fear the wrath of Chaturka.
I mean, almost. Almost. But it's good. It's good enough. You almost nailed that. Okay, this could be. I can use Kareem. Just skip this chapter. What the fuck is going on, dude?
Kareem.
Okay. The PV was first try. But still. Alright, this is Peter. Peter does have a little bit of
War to
gameplay
end all wars redefined how mankind...
before the cutscene search. So let's roll with it. And this is the run without explosion. Alright, I really need to avoid sanity effects though. So I need perfect movement on the nurse cutscene. And get lucky with bone thieves. Because sometimes, although I think it depends on my movement, but sometimes a bone thief, you get like extra vision from one of them. Which I definitely want to avoid. So trapper here. Camera changes. Walk on this side of the room. Avoid sanity damage. Good. One bone thief. The other bone thief. It did look at me. Fuck. Okay, this could be bad. I guess I can do these spells. Peter has a lot of magic. And I don't need a whole lot of magic. On this category. On this part. Yeah, it works. Oh, I also get a no magic message on that part. Instead of a no summon message. I think I have double steps. Okay. Yeah, I have double steps. Which is a good sanity effect. No, don't watch that. Not yet. We're gonna watch it.
Kareem.
But not yet. I just wanted to see Kareem, I guess. Okay.
You are not free to leave this plane.
So this only adds to the atmosphere. This is actually
Kill
like
the
a
master of this house.
an insurance that I'm doing this live because you can see the change
Else fear
of the
wrath
TV
of Chaturka.
the lightning you're getting from the TV on my face. So this just assures that this is live, you know? It's like an extra layer. Just like you can hear my controller, same thing here.
Until you complete a task for me.
Exactly.
You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturka.
It could be. Holy shit.
Curry.
There's one more. It's not over yet. I still have these spells. Yeah, that is some awesome thing about delaying my assignments. I just have this spell until the end, which is on the cheapest spells of the game, along with recovery, Zelda recovery. So I can just keep doing this shit. Why that didn't cancel? Please no sanity effect. Okay, thanks. No. Yeah, no, that's just a coincidence because the lights get on after that part, technically, on a normal run. But the fact that we just skip Peter means I need to, you know, get the lights on.
Death lurk. There is like
Because Peter's sober, even before we got the lights actually on. Alright. I can't actually save time here. Much more that it says there. Much more.
Until you complete a task for me.
But fair, we need to complete this task.
The master of this house.
We need to hunt and kill the master of this house.
You will be free.
And then we're gonna be free.
Fear the wrath of Chaturka.
Otherwise we're gonna fear. Okay? Early. Much early.
You are not free to leave.
Like
this
3
place
frames early.
until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill
Clap,
the
yeah.
master of this house.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturka.
I cannot save time anymore. On this split at least. So 1 down. Back to civilization. Oh my gosh. Technically split is not there. Because I need to press B. I think I should split after this pressing B. There you go. One of the few chapters you can actually skip this way. Where you watch a different cutscene. You watch the end of Michael. And then that gives you a B prompt. You're like in a soft lock state, but you have a B prompt, and the B prompt is the last ladder in the chapter. And from there, that B prompt makes so you will finish the chapter. I'm willing to risk a sanity effect here. I don't want to waste my magic. Magic's kind of tied with basement warp, so we're gonna hope no bad sanity effect. Don't really have an option with that. I mean, I do have an option, but that would mean bad assignments. I'm not a fan of that. What am I even thinking? I mean, I already didn't got it. I have recovery. Never mind. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I still have recovery. I don't need recovery, though. Well, it's alright. Basement warp. You summon a trapper, and you finish the puzzle before the trapper ends. And that warps you to the basement. Or, more correctly, it allows you to move during that part of the cutscene. Because technically, you always warp to the basement. The only difference is that you don't see Alex, and Alex is invisible and in a state where you cannot move. But every in-game cutscene has an invisible character somewhere. An invisible, immovable character. I can't kill the master of this house, but I can route him out of the speedrun. So that's good enough, yeah. You know, that's the real thing. They killed the master of this house before you even got to play with him. And that's where we're not using Edward ever. Except in Hando. You just get too many resources in Kando. So they weren't able to kill it as fast. Okay, I gotta think of my improvisations. So I need to do a cancel something on Warm Warp. It could be a Dispel. No, it's gonna be a recovery, but I cancel recovery. I need to cancel it. Because this is not recovery explosion. This is a different thread. That's tier. Good. This is a different thread. Okay. Dispel. Shields at the torch. Wait for the pillar. Not the pillar of flesh, the pillar of light. And now Warm Warp. This could not necessarily kill the run, but it can put me in a very bad spot. So let's find out. Just gotta play good. Just gotta be good at the game. Press start. Here. That's too far. Please no sanity effect. Please no sanity effect. That is Bleeding Walls. Let's go. I think it's Bleeding Walls because Chi was looking up. Yeah, I forgot about that. Bleeding Walls is not guaranteed, but it's like it pretty much always happens. I forgot about that, so I got my back. Bleeding Walls had my back. Nice. Yeah, and how do I know that? I actually don't know that, but there's a big chance it is Bleeding Walls if Alex is randomly looking somewhere else in the room. she's technically looking for the bleeding walls that you can't really see because they don't actually load on Enga, like visually. They are here. Because they add particles, I think. I think on US they add particles, even if you don't see them. And maybe in Japanese they don't add particles, I don't remember. Number 3 it is. Okay, so that's the first big thing that needs to happen. Yeah, I forgot to split, don't worry. This is number 3, okay. It's not important. Splitting is not actually important. That split happens as soon as I put all the portals on. As soon as I repair Enga. So it is to say, this, watch a cutscene. A few years later. And then I forgot one more. Then Freakus, okay. Good. Just barely over 50%, okay. That means we're probably gonna have a late teleport. So number 9. Also, you see me attacking those portals. It's not because I hate them. I like these portals. But if you do an animation when you get into them, you cancel the animation of walking to the middle of them. This animation right here. That one. And that saves like 0.3 seconds or so. And here we wait. Good. So that is the warm effect. So in the warm room, if you get captured or scared or something by the worm, you're gonna get stuck in the warm room with a barrier. And then the only way out is to recover your sanity. And that will trigger that effect right there, where you teleport to the default entrance of the room. But if we leave the room, before that happens, we can store that and then get high sanity somewhere else and use it to our advantage to teleport somewhere. And that's what we did to skip the bind section of the horrors. She's tired. So I forgot my sneak. There should be a tiny sneak on the previous room. Now it's number 6. When I'm saying numbers, I'm meaning these panels right here. I give a number to each of them, just so I don't get lost. Explode. Thanks. Always optimal to get that trapper to explode if you can. Almost messed one of the speed storages. That is on a very bad spot. Where's the other one? Okay. I could just cast a pull there, maybe. Number 1 it is. fuck it. That was such a bad spot. It would take me about the same time to go all the way around, I think. They basically trapped me. They did like such a perfect micro. Like Zerlings in a Brood War game. Just to trap like a Zealot or something that is trying to escape. Talking about micro and perfect Brood War games. I watched the semi-final of ASL. One of the semi-finals. Mini versus Queen. Oh my god, Mini plays so fucking good. I can't believe it. That is Protoss versus Zerg. Mini being the Protoss. Queen being the champion of, I think, the previous two ASLs. Zerg. And Mini destroyed him. Sorry for the spoilers, but it was so good. Like, what the fuck? Alright, I'm actually gonna save here. Okay. Didn't need the save, it seems. But hey, it's 2 frames. There's 2 frames of crash. I don't want to lose this run. That trick still saves like 16 seconds. And I did it slightly faster, so probably was like a 18-second save, I would say. Minus the 4 seconds of saving. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. Now it's just me and Pius. And 1 shield that I need to waste. You never want to get into Pius with shields. Let me just see my inventory, okay. Just seeing if I have the penny or something. And I could technically go for a cutscene storage here and say 1 minute 20 seconds over the best, like over the low tat, but I'm not doing that shit. I'm just playing a normal fight. I do have some time save on this fight. Probably more than a minute. Because of the awful fight of the last time. No crutches. We gotta run. Come closer, Pius. No. Fuck. I didn't turn around enough. Maybe another hit? Good. Another one here. It's a spell, even better. That's gonna hit me though. I want you to stay there. But this could be a fast artifact. Are we gonna see a fast artifact after Ellie or not? It seems to not happen that much lately. Nice. Here? Okay. This is looking really good. Another one? Yes. Come here. Okay. That's good enough. 2 more hits, I'm doing a pull. That is a very good artifact regardless. It's a middle artifact. Those are the second best. Oh my gosh. That's not a middle one because of the direction of the thingy. But I can kind of tell where it is. Now we get Max. So you run straight to Pius, turn around, and then go here with Max. Same with Roberto. You never challenge Pius with those characters. I can challenge it with Paul though. Paul is very fast. Exceptionally fast. Considering he has like low HP and all that. Oops. Might be. And now Roberto. Cannot challenge. So let's go just stone around. And I'm gonna wait for Pius actually. So I get a good spot for the shotgun. Don't match. Okay, now you can match. Nice. 4 shots. Let's go. Nice. It's a 1-5. Barely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of time saved for the bad Pius. The really bad Pius we got on the other run. Whoa. Maybe a gold in the splits I missed.
The ancients' plans are
Not sure about Max, probably not on Max, but probably on Alex 12.
You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father
Nice.
have been proud of you.
I really didn't expect to get done with this so quickly.
I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you. But there was so
Like the
little
universe
time
aligned very good for me.
and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
I will not miss you, Kateri. I am good with this Kateri.
Where emptiness had been, new knowledge now seeped inside. Something happened.
I need to figure out what to do next though.
I realized that I was not the only one.
Like in general.
That there were many others like me, in other places, other universes,
I could do any percent.
fighting the same fight.
No CS.
All
New
to
Roberto
serve
skip is an
the
option.
needs of the great ancient,
Just to carry
and to
some of
have
the
my
tech
world
from here.
spared from eternal darkness.
Because going to Hando, it's a lot harder. Because the tech is very different.
And so it comes to pass.
Don't want to go for the sub 1? No.
There is nothing.
No thanks.
The mighty Chaturga has obliterated the insanity of Xelotath. The madness of Xelotath has overcome the power of Uliauth. The boundless Uliauth has decimated
Let's
the
see.
power of Chaturga.
Yeah, Sum of Vest is not on there 1 hour.
Separate and simultaneous. For the universe is made of many time streams, many possibilities, all in harmonious synchronicity.
For sub hour,
Only Mantarok remains,
I would need
slowly dying.
more storages.
Keeper, Overseer, Warden of Ancients, Chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality.
Which, listen, technically, like, I've been getting better at storages. Like, I really was expecting more
Unable
fails.
to rally its
Like, a
guardians,
lot more fails.
It could rely only on its subtle manipulations of
Like,
the
offline,
weather
I've gotten a
to
lot.
destroy its enemies.
Honestly. And that's why I was
Knowing the
always, like,
nature of
reliant
the
to
ancients,
come back to this, of
It
course.
used its pawns to play them against each other, resulting in their mutual annihilation.
But yeah,
Now it will languish forever.
there's 3 more storages, like I said before, that are
rotting.
still reasonable. One is Karim, which I'm not a fan of because later storages takes more time. The other one is Lindsay. That one is a little bit reliable. Do a mantra warp into the end of the chapter and then go back to grab tier and then finish. And the other one is Pious. Now, let me take a look at this Pious. So this Pious, 4 minutes 20? No, that's the other Pious. Okay, let me... So 4:55, good. Let me save. So this was a good pious. 3 minutes 20, okay. It's still far away from my goal, which is about 3 minutes. Yeah, makes sense. But then there is about 10 more seconds on the low tab, like perfect human luck, let's say. And then on top of that, it's 1 minute 20 that the credits warp save. So compared to this pious, that would be like 2 minutes or so. So I know everyone coming from outside, that really sounds like a lot. But also you fail 4 cutscene storages, and that is 2 minutes already. Or just two failed ones if you get a late frame. It's already about 2 minutes. So that is the thing. Is the high risk, high regard. Yeah, it's the punish, exactly. So I think I'm good with this for now. Again, wasn't expecting to get these good storages. Because it's a frame perfect trick. But I guess, yeah, visual cue is very good. There is a little bit of sound cue. Just a little bit. Like, you kind of get used to the part that you're hearing. There's not really a sound cue, but you get used to this, how the sound behaves during that part, you know? And yeah, that's the other thing. I'm kind of like, I am happy with this run, you know? With the other one, I was happy too, because I beat my previous one. But with this one, I'm like, yeah. Like, I was able to improvise without, without fucking explosion. And Lindsay was, that's the other thing. I got bronze skip. And then I got hallway skip. And then I failed button, but button is like, it barely saves time. The big time save, so that is a 30-second time save. From average runs, because I usually always go for it and failed it, it's like an entire minute. Just 30 extra seconds. So that is a... This has good gameplay, not just for any percent CS. It's good gameplay in general, you know? Like for no CS, this is also kind of good gameplay. Karim was a little bit scuffed at the end, but it wasn't as bad as other fights behind the barrier. 1 extra pause on Anthony, it's fine. I did 2 extra saves. Safety saves. That's 8 seconds or 10 seconds, more so. But hey, I'm good with that. I guess... What could be next? There's many options. I kind of want to stick to Eternal for a little bit. Because I'm heartwarmed with Eternal. So let's see some of the options. There is low percent, low tat, because I am not running that shit. No thanks. There's low percent, low tat. There is back to 20% too. Oh, I was meaning low spell, rather. Although low percent also exists, but it's not interesting. Low percent is, it's almost this run, but no. But yeah, the funny part is low. I was actually thinking about low percent the other day, and like how interesting would that be? So far, I don't think it's that interesting. because it's cutscene storage. Any person cutscene storage plus not getting bankrupt. So it's no shields on Enga. Okay, so at least have that part. That part can be interesting. Although pretty hard and annoying, but interesting regardless. And then, what else? There is a possibility of erasing 2 items from the boss menu, I think. But I don't know if I can completely do that. Softlock percent. What would softlock? Okay, softlock percent is you start the game, you do a cutscene storage, and then you softlock on a run. Although it's weird because you can get out of that with glitches. So it's softlock percent just in terms of you get the softlock with a glitch, but then you can still get out. So I guess no cutscene storage. Okay, that to get that you need to get to Lindsay on US to the end of Lindsay, save after the Mantra cutscene and load, and that is a softlock with no glitches actually. I mean, technically it's a glitch, but you don't do like wacky stuff. You just save and load. Yeah, no, she knows. She knows the hard stuff, absolutely. How quick is fastest scratch? Well, I guess that's the other thing. We don't quite know if Kareem gets a crash or a softlock. I guess fastest scratch would be with cutscene storage. It's anywhere. You start the game, you do a cutscene storage, you crash. If you watch the wrong cutscene. Without it, it's either Anthony or Kareem. Maybe even Elia. It might be even Elia. Yeah, I was thinking about multicast, but you can do it on Elia too. No, because there's no enchant item. I guess Anthony. You do 3, but it's hard. How do you do that? 3 enchants. I don't think you can get 3 enchants. If not, then it will be Kareem with a multicast. Yeah. Some IL levels. I kind of optimized IL levels already. Not optimized, but I did play a bunch of it. Like my PVs are decent. The thing about ILs is that not a lot of people care about them. That's the kind of the only thing that stops me from keeping doing them. Not a lot of people watch ILs or run them. Anyways, I'll go for a BRB and try to figure out what to do. Probably something on emulator, like some digging into another category or something. Let's see, I want a song that is not that short, but also not that long. So I need to get rid of this. There you go. Alright, let me check first. No, not yet. No, that's too short. How about this one? That's decent. And this one? That is very long. Yeah, Givier, you are the only one apart from me that has done IELTS. Low spell is cool. I might dig something to it. Or I could put Flinch. Oh my god, there's so many good songs. Or this one. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. Sorry. Be right back.